Akwa United, 18 wins in the past 18 games. 18 games without a defeat. That's the run of Akwa United so far in the Nigeria Professional Football League. Welcome. This is the arena. Yes, we get to talk about the stories emanating from the world of sports. And mind you, Akwa United are on a run of 18 games without a defeat. Yes, both wins and draws they've gotten over the past couple of games, and they've not fallen to a defeat right here on the local scene. Let's talk about the Professional Football League and the ones that went down over this weekend. And let's talk about the ones that are happening right now in the NBA. Yes, lots and lots of teams have fallen by the roadside, and it's remaining just a couple more of teams. And we'll also be talking about the European Championship that's currently ongoing right now. The 2020 edition of this tournament has shown lots and lots of teams bringing so much promise to the big party happening right there in Europe. It's not just the only thing we would be talking about. There's still some news emanating from the Yaba College of Technology, how the Nigerian athletes fared at the Nigeria trials. All this we would be doing on today's show. Yes, lots and lots of things to talk about and lots of excitement, and we would be having for the next couple of minutes. But we will do this when we get back from this break. I'll be your host. My name is Jidechi Chidiezie.
Market, make you go buy fresh palm fruits. When you reach house, you go wash, you go pound, your body go dey pain you, even your fingernails go dey pain you. But make una no worry, make una relax. I get good news for una. Una don hear of Banga fresh palm fruit extract. All you need to do now make you go for the open am. Take the amount wey you want, put am for your pot. Which soup you wan make? Shey na egusi, shey na ogbono, shey na vegetable, shey na banga. My sister no waste time again. My brother no waste time again. Just go buy Banga fresh palm fruit extract. They go know say you sabi cook and you be better cook.
Banga, make your food yummy yum.
Distributors needed nationwide. Phone number 081 63 974447. 08035644436 07066638213. Banga Fresh Ham.
Welcome back. This is the arena. Let's talk about stories emanating from the world of sports. It's been a wonderful weekend of basketball excitement right there. Yes, the NBA playoffs is currently on as we speak. It's been on for a couple of weeks now, almost a month, and lots and lots of teams have fallen by the wayside, like I said earlier, and we are heading to the finals of that one. Joining me on the line right now is Moyosola Oyewale. He is a basketball commentator, and let's do this together. Moyosola, good afternoon. Welcome to the show.
Wow, good afternoon. It's absolutely a pleasure to be on with you. Good afternoon.
Yes, Moyo. Let's start off with the likes of Devin Booker. Wonderful career high. We are also hearing that he made a triple-double right there in the game yesterday. Tell me about that one, Moyo.
Well, Devin Booker, is one of the prospects coming to the NBA playoffs this season, and so many people talked about him that is the next big thing. And looking at how Devin Booker has really picked, he's really a player that I really envy so much. I mean, he's not a player that will get you the triple double, but I mean, you can guarantee at least a double double. But here, in his first playoff season, he actually got his first triple-double of the season. What a way to come by. I mean, when it matters most, he really stepped up the pace. And I think it's a very good one. I mean, having a 40 point, 13 rebound and 11 assists is not just a small feat. And I think him carrying the Phoenixers is something to really, really care about the Phoenixers. I mean, look at how Phoenixers, look at how they fared in the regular season. And I think they've exceeded expectations. They've exceeded a lot of people's doubts because, hey, sincerely speaking, I never gave them the benefit of a doubt to go this far. But hey, they are taking another plunge, and I think they're very good one. And don't let us forget, they have another person, the old guy. Because talking about Chris Paul wasn't available for this picture against the Clippers, and I think that is why Devin Booker needs to be given a lot of credit, a lot of accolades. I mean, he carried the team on his shoulders, and then really set up a pace. And I think it's a very, very good. And for the Clippers, well, people say what it really matters the most. They don't know where to crack to the next order. But hey, you see the Western Conference, Western Conference Finals, and they lost their first game right there at the Staples Center. And I think this tie is far from over as far as I'm concerned. Because
you said it's far from over. Let's talk about the Bucks and the Nets, a semi-final decider, and the Bucks, they beat the Nets in that one. It looks like the big boys are finally falling from this one. Going away the last time out, we saw how the defending champions of this one got knocked out, and this time around, another big side have fallen yet again.
Yeah, another big side, and I think coming into the new NBA season, you can see the arrays of stars that the Nets that they gathered. I mean, talking about the Kevin Durant of this world, talking about James Harden of this world, talking about Kyrie Irving, and I think people push them that hey, I think you should give the business credit all the way through to the finals. But I told somebody, I said, see, let them get to the Eastern Conference first, and I think that we can start talking about the NBA Finals. But hey, they didn't get to the Eastern Conference because I mean, Milwaukee Bucks. Everybody has only been talking about Giannis Antetokounmpo, the Greek freak. I mean, two times regular NBA MVP. And I think last season they disappointed a lot of people, but I think they've learned their lesson. And I think credit must always give it to Chris Middleton because those two guys, they really combined to take Milwaukee Bucks to another level. And I think it's a very, very good one from Milwaukee Bucks. Now this is the reason why Milwaukee Bucks actually got Giannis. Now he's playing his dues, and I think it is all to come up for. I can see that the Milwaukee Bucks, they are really, really good side, and I strongly tip them to go all the way to the NBA Finals.
Talking about the NBA Finals quickly, we see how the Western Conference, they are almost at the latter stages of that one, and the Eastern Conference also approaching the latter stages. Which two sides do you see emerging the winners of each conferences and proceeding to the main NBA playoff finals?
Well, that's a very, very good question. But for Milwaukee Bucks, like I said, their regular season, they are a very, very strong side. They showed that last season, but this season, I think they've learned their lessons. They just managed, okay, they qualified third in the Eastern Conference and say, hey, let us keep our energy for the playoffs, and I think that is what is really, really appropriate now. So I think the Bucks, on paper, they should be able to take they should be able to take the East. But hey, Atlanta Hawks with a very young boy. I'm talking about Trae Young. He has really, really lived up to expectation. I mean, talking about that guy, talking about his 2020 NBA draft. And I think the guy is really, really stepping up. And I think he has lived up to the billing. He has lived up to expectation. Though controversially, he wasn't named in the All-Star at all. And it was actually surprising and shocking. So I think the guy, it doesn't really matter because, hey, he doesn't care less. I mean, he just plays his game. He enjoys his game on the court. And I think that's what really matters most. But still, I still think the Milwaukee Bucks are going to go all the way to take the Eastern Conference. But the Atlanta Hawks, they are making their first Eastern Conference Finals in 50 years. And I think that is an achievement.
And when it comes down to that, who do you see taking it?
You mean
when it comes down to the Bucks and the Atlanta Hawks, who do you actually see nicking that one? I think
the Bucks should be able to make it. But hey, Atlanta Hawks have shown that they can
do something.
I mean, taking out the New York Knicks, yes, you may say that they are not really a strong side, but taking out a strong side like Philadelphia 76ers with Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid, it's not just a small feat, trust me. But Milwaukee Bucks
should make it for you
against the Atlanta Hawks in the Eastern Conference Finals.
But I guess it's still too early to call who would be winning the NBA at this point because a lot of games still yet to go down. Moyosola, it's been wonderful having you. Give us updates about the one going on right there at the NBA players. Hopefully we get back to talk about this when we get to the final stages of this one.
Definitely, we will.
Yeah, thank you very much, Moyosola. Let me leave you with this video. Moving on from basketball, lots and lots of things have happened over the past couple of days right there at the Yaba College of Technology right here in the city of Lagos. It's been a Nigerian Olympic trials. A lot of events have happened over the past couple of days, and we've gotten to see the biggest names in Nigerian athletics qualify for the Tokyo 2020 Olympics, expected to be beginning less than a month from now. Let me leave you with this video from one of the races right there at the Yaba College of Technology over the weekend.
And off the goal, it's a clean start. Rosemary in lane 4 for Team A for Nigeria now, as she goes in, as she tries to hands off to Favour Ofili. A bit of a delay there, but Favour Ofili is roaring through now, as the Zambians are currently in the lead. Now, let's see the time it comes through. Grace Nwokocha, she's in the lead. You can see her in a purple air, and she's trying to hand it over to Blessing Okagbare. Look at the time there. That's what's important. Blessing Okagbare gets through to Grace Nwokocha now, and Blessing is soaring through now, stride by stride. They are in the lead. The time is what matters for Nigeria now, and she comes home in 42.98 seconds. That's big from Team Nigeria. They promised and they delivered. Rosemary Chukwuma, Favour Ofili, Grace Nwokocha, and Blessing Okagbare. But Chris, that was really fast. I saw a bit of delay on the second changeover between Ofili and Chukwuma, but they were able to get back their momentum. And once Okagbare got in on that ankle leg, there was no stopping up. That's fast now. I will come to, we'll give you the exact time or the position now that leaves Nigeria.
Wonderful runs right there at the Yaba College of Technology. It's been a long period of athletics excitement right there at the Yaba College of Technology. Now joining me in the studio is a sports analyst, Ademola Akinnuade. Ademola, good afternoon. Welcome to the studio.
Good afternoon, Jidechi. I'm happy to be here.
Yes, let's talk about these ones that have been going down over the past couple of days. Start off with athletics. And the one that is happening, or rather that happened at the Yaba College of Technology. Interesting to see the biggest of biggest names in the sporting industry. Once you talk about athletics, had to come down to Nigeria. He started off with the minister telling them that if they don't take part in the Nigerian trials, they would not be representing Nigeria at the Olympics. And we got to see the big names get into the country and participate in this one.
I think I like that idea of the sport minister bringing the big names down to Lagos here for the national trials. It's very competitive based on the number of athletes we have now in Nigeria. A very strong team. They are full of potentials, full of talent. And I think the trials, it shows in the trials that, okay, fine, if you're not capable and reliable, you won't be able to represent Nigeria at the Olympics. And look at the big names that came through and they pulled out a massive result. The likes of Blessing Okagbare, Enoch Adegoke, they really did well too in the trials. And that is where we try to believe them that fine, they can really represent us at the Olympics.
Let's talk about something that was a little bit of controversy over the weekend. That was, I think, that should be on Friday. Tobi Amusan finished the 100 meters hurdles, and we heard that it should have been an African record, only for us to realize that the electronic boards were not turned on.
I think the technical team, they need to improve and do better, because it will sound nice, because according to our source there, they said she really put a very nice one at the 100 meter race. She was perfect. She was perfect. She was strong. She was very athleticism to the extent of breaking that African record. But it's very bad for them, not for us, for the technical team, not to pull out the electronic board.
Now let's talk about the Olympic teams. We saw how well the women's team did. Could we be seeing, because these trials have shown us lots and lots of things. We saw how Brume a couple of weeks before these trials set a new African record, got a world lead. We saw other trials, Blessing Okagbare getting a world lead in women's 100 meters race. We saw Adegoke also breaking records. Is there a possibility of Nigeria winning medals this time around at the Olympics, considering how bad our outings were at previous Olympics?
I can assure you this Nigerian team are very good. They will definitely pull a strong competition in the Olympics. I'm sure they will bring in a good title, a good medal, I mean, to us here in Nigeria. The likes of Blessing Okagbare, currently she's the fastest woman in the world currently now. beating that record of 10.62
Yeah.
seconds. I think the person that have done so far by that best this year is Jamaica Athletics.
Shirley Fraser Price.
Fraser Price. And she ran 10.63. But Blessing Okagbare, the national trials, she ran 10.62, which is massive. And our women they are doing very fine in all aspects of games.
Including, we even saw the hammer story yesterday.
Yes.
Wonderful.
But I think our men, when it comes to the relays, our men need to come back much more stronger for them to qualify automatically for the sports of the Olympics for the relays. I think they need to pull off a really good tracks for them to come down to the very good results for them to qualify automatically.
Well, watch out for the likes of Chikunwoke, who will be participating in the Hamas for Nigeria. Watch out for the likes of Blessing Okagbare, Toby Amusan, S.A. Brume, lots and lots of big names. They will be representing Nigeria right there at the Olympics. And it was also interesting to see Mike Edwards of Big Brother Nigeria take part in that one, the high jump. He won that one for Nigeria. It was wonderful right there at the Nigeria Olympic trials. Let's go on a quick break right now, and when we get back, we'll switch gear and talk about some other things that's not athletics or basketball. It will be about football.
Mama, you're coming to Lagos. Banga. Baby, Mama just called me now. She's coming to see you. She asked me to tell you to make banga soup for her. And she's close to the house. Oh.
How do you expect me to prepare banga in just few minutes?
I have a solution for you.
Really?
If you sabi cook the banga, you're not going to enter my family.
Pali banga is used in making other exotic dishes such as banga jollof rice, banga efo riro, banga asaro or yam porridge, banga egusi, and many more. Pali banga is easy to open, no preservatives, no cholesterol, and no coloring. Approved by NAFDAC. Manufactured by Pali Agro Products Limited. Available in all leading stores and supermarkets nationwide.
Pali banga, natural palm fruit extracts for tasty African cuisine. Swift drop.
Welcome back. This is the Arena. If you're just joining, we've been talking about stories emanating from the world of sports. Still in the studio with me is none other than Ademola Akinnuade. Ademola, let's move on now and talk about the Nigeria Professional Football League. Games went down this weekend. And well, before we talk about the games that went down this weekend, there's the one about the Super Eagles being MPFL players being called up for the Mexico friendly. We know how Gernot Rohr, when the friendly was announced, said he is against it. He is not going to be using any of his key players for that one. And right now, all players called up for that one has been players that ply their trade right here on the local scene. Before we talk about it, let me run you through the players that have been called up for the Mexico friendly. Yes, 25 players that will later be trimmed down to 22 players, and by the end of June, they will be heading to Abuja before the leave for the United States of America, where that won't be happening. It's happening in Los Angeles against Mexican team. Yes, goalkeepers in that team include the likes of Ikechukwu Ezenwa of Heartland FC and John Noble of Enyimba International, John Nobo, recently with the main integral part of the Super Eagles team. On the defenders, you have Olisanda from Akwa United, Adekunle Adeleke from Abia Warriors, Tolu Olushesi of Rangers International, Ifeanyi Anaemena of Rivers United. There's also Christopher Nweze from Kwara United, Eyinaya Kazie from Rivers United, Mohamed Zikifuli of Plateau United, and Imo Obot of Enyimba. Also, there's Franklin Degaulea of Nasarawa United and Lawal Oriyomi of Kwara United. The midfielders, we have the likes of Anthony Shimaga of Rangers, Seth Mayi of Akwa United, and you have Uche Nwasoya of Plateau United. There's also Samuel Noshiri, who recently joined Katsina United from Heartland FC. Also, there's Ikundayo Ojo. The forwards actually would be the big man Anayo Iwuala from Enyimba, the current one of the top scorers in the league right now, Stephen Jude from Kwara United, Ibrahim Olawoyi of Rangers International, Charles Ashimene of Akwa United, Chinonso Ezekwe of Rangers, Ali Malam of Kano Pillars, and Emmanuel Nerot of Plateau United. And of course, last but not the least is Abdulmatif Sanusi from Katsina United. Those are the players that will be representing the Super Eagles when they will be taking on the L3 of Mexico. Ademola, interesting names, and also good to see that many of those players are some of the best from the league.
Yeah, many of these players selected by the Natural, they're one of the best players in the league. And I like the set of qualities players you have chosen for the NPFL. It shows these guys are improving day by day, and it's very good. We really be happy to watch them play.
Really happy to watch them play. Now let me run you through results from the weekend. Lots and lots of interesting results over the weekend. Quickly, we'll start off with Saturday, where Akwa United, we have winners over Adamawa United. You have the likes of Plateau United, Jigawa Golden Stars also winning at home. Enyimba couldn't muster a goal, ended goalless right there in Aba. Lobby Stars took on Kwara United, and it ended in favor of the Makurdi side. Dakada FC and Rangers International ended 1-1 in Uyo. FC Ifeanyi Ubah and Heartland FC of Owerri, that one going down in Nnewi, and Ifeanyi Ubah, who are in the relegation zone, were able to win a game. Sunshine Stars also winning right there in Akure against Abia Warriors. Rivers United winning against Katsina United, and early this morning was MFM right here in Lagos, winning by a solitary goal. Right now, the table, the way it's looking, Akwa United still lead the top of the table. Yes, they are still top of the table with lots and lots of points garnered so far, 53 as you can see on your screen. And then comes Nasarawa United and Kano Pillars. Interesting one by Akwa United so far this season. 18 games on the bounce, and they've not lost a game.
I think you have to give it to Akwa United this massive form. It will take more than a decade for any team to meet up this standard. 18 games unbeaten in the NPFL, the longest unbeaten run in the history of the league. And I have to give credit to the players and to their coach, Boboye. He has done a massive job.
At this point, you actually see them taking it all through to the final day of the season. We have about 10 match days left before the league can be concluded. You actually see them taking it through.
If it is the NPFL of before, I will tell you it's done and dusted. It's Akwa United title. But now, it's not Akwa United's title till the last day.
It's not Akwa United's title till the last day, the man says. Okay, now let's change gear a little and talk about the ones that have been going on across Europe. Yes, it's the Euros Championship, the 2020 edition, or perhaps say the 2021 edition of this one. Lots and lots of interesting results over the weekend. We saw the likes of Portugal and Germany. 4-2, that one ended in favor of the Germans. Let's run through the results to get us started. From Friday, the last round of games, you saw the likes of Sweden and Slovakia ending in favor of Sweden. Croatia and Czech Republic 1-0, that one ended. England unable to win against their perennial rival Scotland. On Saturday, we had the likes of France dropping points to Hungary. The world champions were unable to win that one. And Portugal, Cristiano Ronaldo on the score sheet again, but they were unable to win. 4-2, that one ended against the Germans, who many had already written off. And later on Sunday, we saw Spain, the second game in this competition, and they've not been able to win any. On Sunday, it was Italy and Wales. That one ended in favor of the Italians. A perfect record. We'll be talking about that shortly. And then Switzerland and Turkey. Later on Monday, that's today, we will be seeing the likes of Ukraine and Austria from Group B. North Macedonia and Netherlands, Russia, Denmark, and Finland and Belgium. That will be the final round of games for Group B and C. Now, Ademola, while we take a look at the group stages of this one. Italy, a perfect record in Group A.
I think people are not even talking much about Italy before the
tournament
commence. We're looking at them as if they are just ordinary normal team. I don't see them as a normal team. I've watched this game at the qualifiers. This team are very good. We're well compatible. The level of their maturity is high. And I think Roberto Marcelini has done a very good job for the Italian side.
Interesting. As you can see the table on your screen right now of Group A, a stellar record by the Italian side. They've gotten 7 goals gotten from that one, and they've been unable to. They've not considered any goal whatsoever. A stellar 9 points record they've gotten from that one, and that's done and dusted for Group A. Wales are second in that group. Moving on to Group B, quickly you'll be seeing the likes of Belgium. It's looking to change today when Belgium take on their own game. They would be playing that's Finland later in the day, and when they take on their game, possibly they could also end up with 9 points. They lead the pack in Group A, but the fight right now would be about Finland and Russia, who are both tied on 3 points. Anybody could win this one, and anybody could qualify. Netherlands in Group C, currently leaders of that one. Let's see how it pans out for the Dutch side. They currently lead this one, already qualified to the next round of the competition. Well, only time will tell if Ukraine, Austria could get anything out of their own group. In Group D, you have England and Czech Republic tied on 4 points each, and Croatia and Scotland. This group is still open, I can tell you. Anything could happen right here. Group E, moving on, you see Spain, who I talked about earlier, 2 games, 2 points, gotten 2 draws. They've not been able to win anything, and many are saying, could this just be Spain walking out of the group? Well, there's still a chance for them. They play later on by tomorrow or next. And then Group F, that everybody has been talking about, still very open, from France to Germany to Portugal to Hungary. It would be going down on the final day. Now, Ademola, last words. What surprise, what group do you think would be springing in surprise the last round of games?
I'll say the Group F. Because it's very much more open to everybody. The Hungarians can put up a very strong and massive result against the Germans. We can see the Portuguese team beating the French team too. You can see it and happen vice versa. So it's very much more open to anybody, and anyone can go through.
Anybody can go through. It's been nice doing this with you. I would say it's been wonderful. Let's get to watch these Euro games and see the drama that will ensue over the next couple of days. You would love big teams to be knocked out at this point. I know everybody will love that.
Yes, yes, everybody wants that.
I'm not going to put you on the spotlight and ask who you want knocked out. It's been a fabulous time on the show today. Yes, I'm talking about the stories emanating from the world of sports. There's still a lot to talk about, and we cannot exhaust everything in one day. That's why we'll definitely be back on your screen, because he that fights and runs away still have a fight to fight another day. Yes, my name is Jidechi Chidiezie, and I'll say it's been splendid doing this with you today. Until next time I come your way, ensure you stay safe. Bye for now.